feeling defeated down and out, and all your problems make you wanna scream and shout. So when you walk down and give up your last, and all your tears have filled up your cup, keeping it real with Stephen Michael. Never give up, Stephen Michael. Always keep moving forward. Stephen Michael. The storms of life comes in many stages. Remember, the book of life has many pages. Keep looking for hope and faith when you're lost at sea. Keeping it real with Stephen Michael. Never give up with Stephen Michael. Always keep moving forward. Stephen Michael.
Always remember, you matter, you are important, and you make a difference. Keep smiling and dancing with DJ Brian. Rest in peace to our true hero, Johnny. Good evening, everybody. Welcome aboard. Keep it real, Steve Michael. I guess it's like and share it, like and share it. I guess it's 300, but not really. Going to say 299.5. 300 episodes going to be. I need you to like and share it. I got to get myself. Hello, Laurie, Andy. Let me get it to Keep It Real, Steve Michael page. It's episode is going to be great. In the studio, we got two live singers. They come and return guests. Leanne Brill, John Prusen. You know them as the great duet. Barbra Streisand, Neil Diamond. You're going to get a little Hart. You might get some Stevie Nicks. You might get some doo-wop. I'm going to be surprised today. You're going to have everything you want. Today's the show. A week before Christmas, I'm going to give you everything you need to make sure that you're ready for Christmas. Are we all ready for Christmas and the holidays and Hanukkah and Kwanzaa and Festivus? Let me just share it on this page. All right, here we go. I'm sharing it to my Keeping It Real Steve Michael page. We are good. All right, so it's going to be a great show tonight. Great guest. For everybody out there, I'm going to give you my A game. No DJ Brian, so we're going to do a different format today. I know we all love DJ Brian. I'm going to give you an A game. And I got two great artists. You're going to hear more than ever singing, and you're going to love this show. And I'm going to throw curveballs at you, but I'm going to give you motivation. I'm going to give you faith. I'm going to give you inspiration. I'm going to let you know you matter, you're important, you make a difference. Now, guess what? The real 300 episode, I might have a 300 already, but the real celebration is January 11th. Put that flyer up, please. Put that flyer up. January 11th. See this one here? January 11th. You want to go to a great event, you want to watch it live? This is an event like no other. 300 episode masquerade. I'm going to tell you the singers I got. Man, God. Now, we got Makia Brown. We all know we love her. Opening singer. We got Greg Entertainer Mackey. Billy Joel all night. We got Sally Batista. Carol G. We got Dennis Gustafari. Denny Rogers. We got the Chimes. Honor and Lenny Coco. We got Leanne Brill. We got John Prusen. Neil Diamond. We have Samantha Carlson. And other guests. It's going to be a show like you never seen before. I got phone numbers there. I didn't give out the phone number. But guess what? Why you want to watch this show? If you ever been to Las Vegas show, tribute show, it's going to be better. I'm going to throw you a show like no other. Las Vegas tribute show. And we're going to be ready to have a good time. So that day is January 11th. If you want to get tickets, call that number 516-836-0621. It's at La Novella Restaurant, East Meadow. Mike and Yvette. Food is great. Of course, Johnny Williams Lawrence will be there in memory and spirit, and his famous rum punch will be there. Designated driver, Uber driver, please don't. We don't all have seltzer. So this show, I'm going off script. I'm going to do the phone numbers real quick. And then I'm going to introduce my guests, and I'm going to do my motivation. First of all, if you're a member of NYPD, you feel hopeless, helpless, you need to talk to someone, there's plenty of outlets. It's Papa, independent from the police department, confidential, run by active members like myself or retirees. You call a number, we get back to you, 188-267-7267, especially around the holiday times. Your numbers, you have all these numbers. Then we have Employee Assistance Unit, NYPD, for civilian and uniform members of service. It's 646-610-6730. And then we have the Chaplains Unit. Same thing, civilian NYPD, 212-473-2363. And then this show is for everybody. It's Suicide National Hotline. Text 988, get yourself help. This show is going to be You call, we get him. And then with firefighters, EMS personnel, 1-888-731-3473. So now, I'm going to give you my motivation calls, and I'm going to bring them all up here. Let me get my motivation call. Are you ready? You see this guy here? Follow me. Over almost 21,000 followers. Keep it real, Steve Michael page. Also, I'm brought to you by LifeVac, sponsored by LifeVac. You hear from my sponsor, Arthur Lee, on the break. Saving over 3,000 lives. A great invention from choking. Let me just get this other thing. I'm trying to get all this stuff out. I'm probably going to share that. I'm going to share that when I go to you. That's what I'm going to do. Let me just get to my... All right. I hate doing it live when I do this. All right. So here, my first one. Have patience. Trust the progress. Good things take time. Number 2. Psychology says, when you focus on problems, you have more problems. When you focus on possibilities, you have more opportunities. Amen. 3. Don't confuse your path with your destination. Just because it's stormy now doesn't mean you aren't headed for sunshine. Amen. You know, like it never happened. 4. Forgive people in your life, even those who are not sorry for their actions. Holding on to anger only hurts you, not them. Amen. I know that for a fact. Self-control. Never reply when you're angry. Never make promises when you're happy. And never make a decision when you're sad. Amen. 6. I don't know how my story will end, but nowhere in my text or in my pages will ever read I gave up. And that's true. None of us gave up. We're all still here. We survived 100% of our worst days. 7. As long as you feel pain, you're still alive. As long as you make mistakes, you're still human. As long as you keep trying, there's still hope. And 9. 8. Don't waste your time in anger, regrets, worries, and grudges. Life is too short to be unhappy. Amen. All right. So we're going to do a little testimonial. I'm bringing them up in a second. We're going to do testimonial. Let me find what I'm going to talk about. You know what? I know what I'm going to talk about. Testimonial, and then I'm going to get to it. I would say, DJ Brian, hit it. You know what? You should just sing one line of Billy. I should have you sing one line of Neil Diamond. I don't have him. All right, so we're going to go testimony. But first of all, everybody, I need prayers out there. An active member of my police department, a very good friend of mine. You know him as T. Michael. He shows up on the show a lot of times as T. Michael. He's battling for his life right now. I go way back with Manzo for a long time. He went to the hospital with swelling on his legs. They thought maybe a blood clot. He's in a coma right now. I need everybody to pray for him, for a miracle, for hope that he could rebound for this. He survived a near-death experience before and walked out, in a hospital for 30 days and walked out. So we're all praying for him. But let me tell you about life. That's what Testimony Thursday is. I could complain this week. We all complain we're tired. Rough week. A lot on my plate, a lot on your plate. I can't believe it's Christmas time. I didn't go shopping yet. I got to run around. I got to take care of my office. I got to take care of... It was too much, right? I'm complaining. And then I get a call and a text about my friend. I'm like, what am I complaining about? Here's a guy that went into the hospital probably scared last night, was conscious and alert at midnight. My officers talked to him. And then he went into a coma. That's all of us. Everything that we take for granted, and we all do, we take for granted that we only had 4 hours sleep. My eyes are burning. I had to get out of work. Well, we're lucky we got sleep. We're lucky we could wake up in the morning. And we're lucky we have a place of employment. Okay, you might be unhappy in a place of employment. There's always change in life. What I'm trying to say is we find, and I'm guilty at times, of complaining about stuff that really, what do we complain about? We're human. And with humanity, we bleed, we're tired, we rise. But what we should think about more is, every one of my family members when they went to the hospital never came home. My mother went to the hospital, never came home. My grandparents went to the hospital, never came home. Never came home. The last stop was the hospital. They didn't get a chance. Only my one grandmother was able to die at home hospice. Why I say that? We don't know when we get in the car, when we wake up, when we walk up to the store. We don't know what's going to happen with our body, what is going to happen with faith. We don't know. But what I can tell you is this is the season of giving back, helping people, inviting them in when they have nowhere to go. It's also the season of being depressed. It's also the season of feeling down in the dumps because we loved ones not here. It's also the season where we think, I'm blessed, but why am I blessed when so many of my friends or other people, co-workers or relatives are not here anymore? And it's survivor's guilt. And let me tell you, Jesus, right before he died, I'm going to tell you this right now. He knew it was coming. He cried. He begged God if he could change it. He knew what he was heading to, betrayal. He knew what was waiting for him. He knew how he was going to die. Could you imagine that? For all of us that we complain, we know how it's going to go out. The day, the time. It would be bazonkas. This world would be upside down. I say this for a reason. I have a friend battling for his life right now. And I know he's a fighter, and I'm praying God will spare him and bring him home. But there's so many times that we take for granted in life. How many times I hung up the phone with my mother too quick that I wish I could talk to her again? How many times you might rush a dinner, a family dinner, a holiday, because you're like, I gotta go to work the next day. And the laughs, the memories we save in our heart forever. Now, yesterday I was buying gifts. There was a person behind me, a little unfortunate in life. He was in a store. It was a wine place. I was buying gifts for work, for people. He was down on his luck. He wanted to get something. I'm talking to him. And here I am buying big ticket items to give to all my people. And he was just looking. And in the end, before I left, not that I wanted to give him money to indulge in alcohol, I gave him a lot more than he asked for. And the reason was I said, well, whatever you're going to get that, make sure you go home to your wife and bring home food and this and that. Why do we do stuff like this? Because we were raised the right way, all of us. So when we're along the line, we get down in the dumps. We get selfish at times. We could be narcissistic even though we're not. At times, like, things ain't going right for me. It's not all about us. This world is a big world. It's all about everyone. So this time of season, when we're feeling down, it's okay to feel down. We're missing loved ones. But I'll tell you right now, my mother, big Christmas Eve. My last Christmas Eve, and God's a great God. I'll tell you right now, he gave me my last best holiday. My mother lived for holidays, Christmas. Everybody was allowed at my house. I didn't understand as a young guy, like, where's all these people coming from? Don't they have a family? No, they had nowhere to go. My mother opened the door for everyone. I find out she lives through me. My last Christmas Eve, let me fast forward. I just get divorced. I bought a house. I remember cooking. The house is hot. My grandma Mickey turned the heat up, and God rest her soul, but she would always go to the heater, and I would have it at 70 or 69. She'd turn up to 78. I'm like, what the heck is in here? So the door, you open the door, and it was like, not frozen, but like foggy. And I went like this, and I saw my mother's face. My mother had Christmas Eve with me, Christmas Day, went to hospital the 26th, and she died January 3rd. But you know what? I watched her take her last breath. But I'll tell you this. I thank God every day in my life that he gave me that holiday, that memory with my mother, because my mother instilled in me family. And everybody out there who lost a loved one, we all know there's one family member that holds the whole family together. Right? When my mother went, all my family, they had no time for each other. You know? So, if your mother's still alive, hug her, call her. Your father's still alive, hug her. Your kid's alive, pick up the phone. Bury that grudge. Now, I see a lot of my friends suffering because of disagreements of family members for whatever reason. Let it go. Bury it. Life moves on. You know when life don't move on? It moves on when I go to heaven. I have a great life up there. When you're stuck and you lose someone and you held a grudge, life moves very slowly. You regurgitate in that regrets. That, you know what? What would I argue about? About what? What was really about? Pride? Ego? Right? Wrong? In the end, you know what? Shake hands, you forgive, you don't have to be best to best, but family's supposed to come together. Woo. Come on up. Leanne, John Prusen, come on up. Leanne Brill, John Prusen, which side? You ain't gonna come up here, then I'll put you on stage. You'll go first, you're closest. All right, so everybody know, my returning to the stage is Leanne Brill and John Prusen. They're playing tomorrow night at Sergio's in Massapequa. All right? And get tickets 516-541-6554. And also they're playing Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Gusto, Davino's, and Seafood. Again, tickets 516-795-1929. I'll have them put this on a break and we'll put it back up for the end of the show. So, welcome back. You're going to come to our big 300 episode, the big shindig, huh?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Are you ready for it?
Yes.
Yes, we're always ready.
I like this shirt.
Oh, thanks.
We don't match, but I like it. But I got black. Well, hold on. We do. We got black, a little black.
She got it from me.
That's it. You're
I
matching.
have good taste.
So everybody knows you both from the last show. You billed as a great duet, which you are, and I think you brought down the house. The last show we did here, you did the Dirty Dancing,
Yes,
and you brought it down. And you also did Shallow.
yes.
I'm in the shallow. I love that movie. Okay. So my question is now, you did all these big shows, right? Are you a little nervous or excited to be January 11th for the big 300 episode with all those great guests?
I'm not nervous. I think you get a little nervous before any
I get
show,
a little nervous.
but
She
it goes
doesn't.
away really quick.
You know stage fright, right?
No, stage frights.
She was on radio and on stage at Radio City. So
Yeah.
I think if I had to memorize a whole play, I get nervous.
I used to do theater. I was a theater major, so I had to memorize script and music and.
I have to go. I have to be able to ad lib. I can't ad lib. So I always thought we do the commercial. It took me 7 takes to do a commercial, and then when I come on live, I just do. But again, you want to watch me Wednesday nights, prime time, channel 115 Optum Cable, 9 o'clock. We hit the big time again. All right, you can watch me on cable Optum every Wednesday night. You can watch my show live here Thursday night. So, your favorite artist? Well, you're Lenny Coco, honoring Lenny Coco, the Chimes.
Yes.
So, do you find yourself? What is your favorite genre of music? Is it the 50s, 60s singing the Chimes, or is it going up the ladder 70s, 80s, 90s with like the other singers?
70s rock.
Rock?
mostly. Yeah.
Give me one song for 70 rock.
I like Journey. I like.
I love Journey.
Van
It's
Halen.
Journey
Van Halen.
70s? I thought they were 80s. I love
Yeah.
Van Halen too. Van Halen one of
Journey
the best.
was,
I love
started
Journey.
in late 70s.
I'll give you one here. Kiss.
Kiss. Yeah.
My YouTube has a playlist and it comes up unplugged. Paul Stanley and Kiss singing "Hard Luck Woman." I love that's my favorite song by them. That's a country song. Your favorite song? Well, you love Barbra Streisand, but what's your favorite? Honestly, if you had to say the song that makes you the happiest to sing, what is it? It could be Christmas, could be
It's
anything.
so hard.
There's a lot.
There's so many.
I put you on the spot. It's almost like
Well,
freestyle.
a song that I grew up with and I sang as a young child, and I use it in many competitions, and I still sing it today, is "Over the Rainbow."
Oh,
So
really?
yeah,
You should sing that?
that's probably one of my favorite songs. But I think my musical taste, it varies quite a bit because I could do, I love country music, I love classical music, I love R&B, classical rock. There's
Give me some likes and loves. I don't know this guy's thing. So, Somewhere Over Rainbow, Wizard of Oz,
Judy Garland.
Judy Garland, not the guy that the Hawaiian one.
No, Judy Garland.
I love that. I mean, I'll be honest. One of my favorite movies is Wizard of Oz. I didn't like The Witch too much growing up, but Somewhere Over the Rainbow, I think it's really a tearjerker song
It's a beautiful song.
because it really. I don't want to say you want to sing that tonight, but you can sing what you want tonight. So, I'm gonna have you sing before we do a first break, and then I'm gonna have John sing, and then we'll go to break real quick. So, would you like to go up the stage and sing something?
Sure, am I set up it?
Yeah.
You want to set up? All right, so we're going to go on stage in a minute. Well, I'm going to keep talking to you. So listen, Christmas is coming. If you were good, if you watched my show last week, you get candy nuts in your shoe, right, from Sweden. If you're bad, you get rotten eggs in your shoes. Remember that? But everybody, it's whatever you're doing right now, listen, you matter, you're important, you make a difference. Whoever we lost, is always around our dinner table on the holidays. Remember that. They're not far away. They're right there. They're watching. They're right there behind us. They're smiling. And they want us to be able to laugh again. I was saying something to somebody. I think my best vacations in my life is like when I go away with my best friend Eddie and his family, because I was best friends with Eddie since 8 years old. We laugh. And I think the best medicine for happiness is to laugh a little bit more. It's hard, but we laugh about BS stuff. Are we ready? Give me the microphone. Give me the camera to the stage. Hello? There we go.
I think I want to start out with something by Stevie Nicks.
Stevie Nicks.
Took my love, took it down. Climbed a mountain and I turned around, and I saw my reflection in the snow-covered hills, till the last night brought me down. Oh, mirror in the sky, what is love? Can the child within my heart rise above? And can I sail through the changing ocean tides? Can I handle the seasons of my life? Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I built my life around you. But time made you bolder. Even children get older, and I'm getting older too. Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I built my life around you. But time made you bolder. Even children get older, and I'm getting older too. Oh, and I'm getting older too. Took my love, take it down. Found a mountain and I turned around. And if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, will the landslide bring you down? And if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, will the landslide bring you down? Oh, the landslide bring you down.
Well,
Stevie Nicks. Thank you.
now coming to the stage, John Prusen, and then we're gonna go into a quick break after John. We're gonna be ready. Get John into the camera. Okay, you can come back over to me if you want. Whatever makes you happy.
This one's for Stephen.
Ah, yes, I'm getting excited. What's this? Neil Diamond.
Kentucky woman, she shines with her own kind of light. She'll look at you once in a day, that's all wrong, looks all right. And I love her, God knows I love her. Kentucky woman, she gets to know you She ought to own you, Kentucky woman. Well, she ain't the kind to make heads turn at the drop of a name. Something inside that you got turns you on just the same. And she loves me, God knows she loves me. Kentucky woman, she get to know you, she ought to own you. Kentucky woman, I don't want much. The good Lord's earth beneath my feet, a gentle touch from that one girl, and life is sweet and good. There ain't no doubt. Talking about Kentucky woman, she gets to know you, she ought to own you. Kentucky woman, I don't want much. The good Lord's earth beneath my feet, a gentle touch from that one girl, and life is sweet and good. There ain't no doubt. Talking about Kentucky woman, she gets to know you, she ought to own you. Kentucky woman, Kentucky woman, Kentucky woman.
Oh my God! Come on back over here. So bring me the camera back to me. They're gonna be singing a little while again. Come on. So before we go to our break, we're gonna go right here. Before we go to our break, you're gonna hear from my sponsor, Arthur Lee, Life Back. You see the two singers here? January 11th, you come. Danny Rises, The Chimes, Arnold Lenny Coco, Greg the Entertainer Mackey, Makia, Sally, Samantha Carlson. Remember, it's gonna be a better than a Broadway play, better than Phantom of the Opera. And by the way, I'm giving away masquerades. You can put a little thing around your face, look like a raccoon, Rocky the Raccoon or something. I'm gonna give away masquerade. We'll have a good time. You gotta come live. It's a great show. January 11th. Put the flyer up one more time, please. January 11th. Get the tickets. 516-836-0621. Product.com. It's gonna be in Camp Be. Give me 30 seconds. You're gonna have two great singers coming back to the stage in 30 seconds again, and then we'll do freestyle interactive, and we're gonna talk and more music. Don't go nowhere. 30 seconds or less.
I'm sorry to bother you, but I have 30 seconds to give you a very important message. My name is Arthur Lee. I'm the CEO and inventor of LifeVac, a simple choking rescue device that could save a life in a choking emergency. We've saved over 3,000 lives now, but we're not there. 5,000 people a year choke to death, one child every 5 days. Please consider protecting your family in a choking emergency with LifeVac. Go to lifevac.net today. Thank you for your time.
We are back. So guess what, boy? This show's amazing. You're gonna have a duet coming up in a second. So why do I? So I'm gonna tell you, Leanne and John did me a big favor. Switched the schedule around, came in. DJ Brian had a engagement today. I want to give you guys the best. Let me tell you, the holidays are sad. But let me tell you, what we are today is our upbringing, and whoever's missing at that dinner table is always at the dinner table. It's not only the holidays, they're there all the time. They're watching us, they're with us. They dry our tears off. They can pass on the back with us. Knowing sometimes they come to you in your dreams. So now, coming to the stage, give me a little microphone back to them. A duet from Leanne and John. Camera, here we go. Get behind the pole. It's like knock 3 times on the ceiling behind the pole. Yeah, that's a good song. Knock 3 times on the ceiling. I love that song.
That is a good song.
Hey. Ah.
Just you and I, sharing our love. Just you and I. Just you and
Just you and
I. Sharing our love together. I know in time
and I know in time
we'll build the dreams we treasure. We'll be alright. Just you and I remember our first embrace. That smile that was on your face. The promises that we made. Now your love is my reward, and I love you even more. I ever did before. Just you and
just you and I.
we care and trust each other. You in my life,
With you in my life,
there'll never be another. We'll be alright. Just you and I remember our first embrace. That smile that was on your face. The promises that we made. And now your love is my reward, and I love you even more. I ever did before. We made it, you and I.
Come on. Oh my God. Bring it back to me. Bring it back to me. What the heck kind of camera is that? Bring it back to me. The camera looks weird. There we go. It looked weird. I don't know. Had me on the camera. All right, welcome back. So I'm going to talk real quick about the potholes of life. What I put up, do freestyle interactive, go right back to singing. Are we ready? All right, so potholes of life. You know how we drive in life. If you're in a car, you're driving a car, someone's car. You go on a parkway, you go on a street, and every once in a while, your tire will hit this hole. And God forbid, you get a flat tire, you can't go nowhere, you pull to the side, and you're like, oh my God, we got to change the flag, we got to call roadside, we're temporarily out of commission. Well, guess what? Some people could be potholes in this world. Again, they're not bad. People at that time, they're pitfalls for us. They're miserable at that moment. There's a pothole. Our life is going good. We get sucked into that pothole, and we're out of commission temporarily. Now, just like the roads of life, when they cement it or they tar it, that pothole is gone and it's smooth sailing. Well, people are the same way. Sometimes some people are hurting on their own side, and when you're drowned in grief or pain and regrets, you have a tendency of dragging everybody else under. When I was in my deepest depression, the priest told me, you know what? If I'm a lifeguard on the beach and I saw you go up and down Jordan right now, am I going out there to save you? I said, yes, you are, to the priest. He said, no, I wait till you go under, then I go out and pull you back in. And I looked at it, he goes, because if I would have went out there when you were bobbing up and down, you would have drowned us both. Well, guess what? The potholes are people too. They have feelings. At that moment, they're going to drown us too. So when you go to the highway of life and you see a pothole on the road, slow down, move away from it. Don't go over it, all right? Or especially don't go over it with your tire. Same thing with people. You know, sometimes a narcissistic person or the person who's hurt at that moment, you can see them a mile away. We just daydream into the music of life and we get sucked into that pothole. Don't get sucked into that pothole. All right, so we're going to do freestyle attack real quick, not that many. You know what? I think this last time I thought it was funny. I got guests here. So give yourself a name by putting your favorite color as your first name, your favorite state to visit or live in as your last name. So I always said, turquoise, Florida for me. All right. What's your favorite color and favorite state to visit?
Yellow, California.
You're yellow, California. Not yellow spicy tuna like this.
Purple PA.
Purple, Pennsylvania. Turquoise, Florida. Anybody out there? So I gotta say hello to everybody. First of all, I got all my office watching right now. Again, my guy Manzo, we're praying for you. I mean, for a miracle. I hope it happens. But I'm gonna say hello to Rich Kill. I want to say hello to R.S. Murphy. I want to say hello to Billy H., Chris Alzarak, Nikki Blue Eyes, DJ Brian, John, Dave Chang, Johnny Cakes. Out sick out as everybody sick in that office. Susie Q, Danny, Jacob, Amajit. I don't think I left. Adam. I got to shout out for everybody out there. It's for you. We do the show. We had a trying day, but we wouldn't be as great as we are if I didn't have a great staff, and I appreciate all my staff there. I don't think I left anybody out. So everybody, I appreciate everybody I work with. Sometimes I'd be a little rough around the feathers, but I'm not a bad guy. I love everybody. All right. So I love everybody in my office. All right. What was your favorite game as a child when you went outside? When your parents, a different generation, we used to be allowed to go outside. You know, and when it got dark, you went back in. They didn't worry about anything. So my favorite game was Manhunt, and I think wood football or street football.
Well, as a little girl, hopscotch.
Hopscotch, the answer.
Yeah.
It's definitely stickball.
Stickball. I love stickball. All right. Back to me. Look at these guys. I'll give them a workout. Hey, let's go, baby. Workout. I'll get them tired over there. Maybe I want both to stay here for I mean, on this question. All right, next one. What is a trend or fad that you got yourself like hooked on in the past or maybe present? What is something? So sometimes people, maybe it's some kind of lotion you put on your eyes to make you, less wrinkles, or is it a fad like wearing tie-dye T-shirts or something that a trend that you tried doing because you saw it on thing. So I'll say a trend for me. I tried to learn line dances. I think that's a trend. I learned two-step, but I tried to do line dance and country music. What's your fad?
Oh,
Trend.
jeez. Fad. I think, back in the 80s, probably Jazzercise.
Jazzercise. Richard Simmons, God rest his soul.
Look at me. You wouldn't know I did.
Jazzercise. Or back then it was Tybo. Billy Blanks.
I don't have any answer.
You don't got an answer?
Sorry.
All right, singing rock and roll. Sing country music. You don't sing country, right?
Not too much.
Well, you just did it right there, Eddie Roberts country. Yeah, you're very good. All right, back to me. Well, I'll do another question. You ready? If you had to bring your famous Christmas tradition, what is your famous Christmas tradition? I will say my wife puts up the tree. I help a little. She has different themes on it. My Christmas tradition, I would say, is to have the music in the house. My Christmas tradition is to put certain ornaments on the tree. And my Christmas tradition is always to put stuff on the outside of the house, especially my father made a wooden sign. So my Christmas tradition is to probably keep the festive with the music in the house.
Yeah.
Well, the holidays, I've gone through a lot of changes, and now we're just starting, our life together. So it's new traditions. But I love decorating the tree. We collected ornaments from every place that we've gone the past 5 years, so the tree's covered with those. So, yeah, that's it.
All right. And last question. Same thing. She answered for same. And last question, then we're going to go to Leanne's going to sing Heart. You ready? She sings everything. But the last question is, have you been good for Christmas? Are you getting candy and toys in your stocking? Or are you getting coal? Huh? or like rotten potatoes, like I told you about in Sweden. Bad kids got rotten potatoes in their shoes. Are you getting cold and rotten potatoes, or is Santa Claus gonna bring you your toy or present, whatever you want? So I think for the most part, 365 days a year, I've been very good. I say maybe not A+. There's times I curse or sometimes I make mistakes, but I would say I got an A. So Santa Claus is gonna give me a nice present. No cold for me, no rotten potatoes, and no gremlins gonna, take down my tree. Are you getting toys, both of you, or are you getting rotten potatoes?
Well, we're actually keeping it a little simple this year for us because we have the wedding in April.
Ah.
So, yeah.
And who's singing at your wedding?
Who's singing at our wedding?
Yeah, usually have music at the wedding.
Well, we'll have a DJ.
Wow, nobody, you're not bringing on the guests from the past. No one's gonna get on that microphone.
We don't know about that yet. We're
DJ's good.
We're on the fence.
We have a lot of singer friends, so.
That's what I'm saying. There'll
I
be
don't want it to turn into a.
karaoke. Yeah.
Karaoke wedding.
Yeah.
No.
I'm thinking about doing like We Are the World. When all these people have on stage
Yeah.
on January 11th. I feel like doing
That
We
would
Are.
be great songs for everyone.
We Are the World. All right, get back to me real quick. We are the future. Whatever the song is. All right, coming to the stage. I want some more likes and loves. Give me some thumbs up. Give me some. I know you're out there. Keeping it real, Steve Michael page. 21,000 followers. Show me you are alive. Steve Moriello page. Keeping it real, Steve Michael page. Show me you're there. Coming to the stage. 1990s rock sensation. Hot. Singing Alone. Hit it. Back to the stage. See, yeah, I'm good MC. Look at his clock here. We're gonna go a couple minutes over, I think, tonight. We ready?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I hear the ticking of the clock. I'm lying here, the room's pitch dark. I wonder where you are tonight. No answer on the telephone. And the night goes by so very slow. Oh, I hope that it won't end though. You don't know how long I have wanted to touch your lips and hold you tight. Oh, you don't know how long I have waited, and I was going to tell you tonight. But the secret is still my own, and my love for you is still unknown.
I only got time on my own.
Tonight, always got by on my own. I never really cared until I met you. And now it chills me to the bone. How do I get you alone? How do I
my God! How do you hit that high vote? You hit that high note. Unbelievable. Are we ready? What do you want to do?
I'm gonna do another one.
All right, together. Here we go. Come to the stage. Duet time.
Our love is a lie,
Oh, I love that song, man. Stop bleeding.
so it begins.
I love that song. Damn.
Foolishly laying our hearts on the table, stumbling in.
I love this song.
Our love is a flame, burning within. Now and then, thy light will catch us, stumbling in.
I'm stumbling in.
Wherever you go, whatever you do, you know those reckless thoughts of mine are following you.
I'm falling for you, whatever you do. 'Cause baby, you show me things that I never knew. Whatever it takes, baby, I'll do it for you. Our love is a lie, and so it begins. Foolishly laying our hearts on the table, stumbling in. Our love is a flame, burning within. Now and then, thy light will catch us, stumbling in. I'm stumbling in.
When you were so young, oh, and I was so free.
I may have been young, but baby, that's not what I wanted to be.
Really?
When you were the one,
Oh, I was in need.
'cause baby, you showed me so many things I never see.
Whatever you need, baby, you got it from me. Our love is a lie, and so it begins. Foolishly laying our hearts on the table, stumbling in. Our love is a flame, burning within. Now and then, thy light will catch us, stumbling in.
I'm stumbling in, oh, stumbling in.
Now and then, thy light will catch us, stumbling in. Oh, stumbling in. I'm stumbling in.
Remember those days?
Foolishly laying our hearts on the table, stumbling in. Oh, stumbling in.
The grass is nice and cool though.
Stumbling in. No more stumbling in. Foolishly laying our hearts on the table, stumbling in.
Bring it to me. Bring it back to character. Amazing, amazing. Thank you very much. All right. Before we go on, I'm going to give you some inspiration. First of all, life becomes easier when you learn to accept apology you never got. Amen. We already know that. As Billy Graham once said, I read the last page of the Bible. It's all going to turn out all right. Inspirational life lessons that will change your life. I don't regret the things I've done. I regret the things I didn't do when I had the chance. Number 2, when the past calls, let it go to voicemail. Believe me, it has nothing new to say. 3, death isn't sad. The sad thing is most people don't live at all. I don't agree with that one. Death is sad, and I think we all do live a life. And at the end, sometimes we think we should have did a little bit more. we'll work a little less. I don't know. I disagree with that one they put up. I'm always doing something, doing things I can't do. That's how I get to do them. Okay, that's true. I'll give you the last one. Your time is limited, so don't waste living someone else's life. Before I go out to them, I'm going to say, get that camera out me. January 11th, wherever you're going to be, 2 live great singers. I'm going to have a cast of I'm going to have like a whole starting basketball team and then some, 2 teams. It's going to be a great night. But I'm going to talk to everybody right now before I go to music, the end of the show. I want you to look at me and listen to me and open those ears. God loves you. He hasn't forgotten about you. He knows that sometimes we go through dark times. He is your lifeguard. He walks on water, and he will save you. You just got to ask for help. For everybody out there thinking that suicide is the answer, it's never the answer. 5 active members of service so far in the NYPD took their life. It's not the answer. It's a permanent solution for a temporary problem. You're talking to a guy here that might as well be on Walking Dead. All right? Not as the main character, as a zombie. I was close at one time in my life. God spared me to bring me here. And that was 2010. And here I am, 2024 going to 25. And you know what? Whatever we go through, we're going to get through it together. You're not alone. Pick up the phone. Talk to someone. This holiday time could be sad at times. Look, I'll leave it at this one. The one that's always smiling, happy-go-lucky, check on that one too. A lot of times, it's a face of the clown. You don't know what he's going through or she's going through. A lot of times, they mask it with makeup and smiles. My favorite painting I always bring up is the clown in the mirror. He's taking the makeup off. He's sad. To the world, he's a happy guy or girl. This show, I gotta say, from the bottom of my heart, and I did a montage, and we're doing it right now, that you'll see, probably like 7 minutes long, on January 11th. The audience will see it live, and you'll see it at home from the beginning, from episode number 3 to all the way up. And if I miss someone out there, it's a lot. I had over 300 episodes to look it over. It's a lot. I can't do it all. It'd be a lot of people. I'm going to tell you who's definitely in it. Johnny Williams Lawrence. I didn't do my virtual vacation. Johnny's always on it. And he will be on it. And he's a big part of our show. He's our family member. So with that said, God bless you. Before we go out, we're going to go out to this song right now. You ready to sing? What are you going to hit for me? Go to him. Then come back to me when he's done. I'll say goodnight.
Cherry.
All right. We're going to get a little more Neil Diamond. You ready for Neil Diamond out there? Get up off that couch. Jazzercise. You heard what she said? Jazzercise. See, I woke up at the end. You ready? They do aerobics to this song.
Baby loves me, yes she does. The girl's out of sight, yeah. Says she loves me, yes she does. Gonna show me tonight, yeah. Hey, she got the way to move me, Jerry. Jerry, baby. All right. Tell your mama, girl, I can't stay long.
All right.
We got things we gotta catch up on. You know what I'm saying. Can't stand still while music is playing. Hey! Alright. You got no right, no you don't. Ought to be so excited. Won't need bright lights, no we won't. Gonna make her own lightning. Hey, she got the way to move me, Jerry. Jerry, baby. Oh, no, we won't tell us so where we gone to. Girl, we do whatever we want to. Oh, I love the way that what you do me. Jerry, baby, you really get to me. Hey, all right. Hey, she got the way to move me, Jerry. Jerry, baby. I got the Jerry, baby. Woo!
Bring the camera back to me, please. All right. Unbelievable. Leanne, John, I came with the January 11th with you. I'm going to look out there. For everybody out there, I want you to have a Merry Christmas. For my police officers out there, for all first responders, firemen, sanitation, corrections, my NYPD officers, Nassau County, all the police officers in the world out there. I know our job doesn't close. I know some have to work the holidays. I want you to make sure you have your family life straight. I want to say from the bottom of my heart, for the men and women, for everybody that gets up every day that battles a battle that we don't know about, God bless you, you're my hero. We've all been there. For my first responders that go to sacrifice their lives to go to harm and danger without thinking twice, you're my hero. All you. For the nurses and doctors that work 24-hour shifts, and firemen, and police officers, correctional, everybody out there, construction work, you do a great job. God bless you. This holiday time, this world would not be where it is right now without everybody pulling together. I want to say from the bottom of my heart, Stephen Michael says, God bless everybody that gets up every morning that doesn't want to get up and want to fight a fight that we don't know about and still makes it out that front door. You are a hero, not a zero. Remember that. Don't listen to that conscience, the negative thought in your head that tells you you're not good. You're a burden. It isn't. It's the devil trying to plant seeds in all of us. You're more valuable than you ever know. This world's a better place with you in it. And yes, I will be at the cemetery on Christmas to visit my mother. But guess what? My mother's always in me, visiting me, and my grandparents, and everybody we lost. They live inside of us. We might go to visit now and then, but we always visit every day. They're always in us. You remember that as we shed a tear this year at holiday times, and we think that we're alone. We're not. Our loved ones are always with us. From the bottom of my heart, I'll see everybody the day after Christmas Eve. I think it's 26th. Greg the Entertainer Mackey might be coming down. And then it's showtime, January 11th. I need you to come out and party. All my first responders like me working New Year's Eve in Times Square. January 11th is our New Year's Eve. It's going to be a 300 episode. We're celebrating 300. We really have 300 right now. We're celebrating 300 episode. And Project Dying Cop is giving back to all their community. It's going to be a night like no other. Come dress, come to impress, but most of all, come to have a good time and celebrate with family. Because we are a movement. Keeping It Real, Steve Michael is a family of faith, hope, motivational, mental health, and never giving up. Often imitating, never duplicating. I walk the walk, I talk the talk, and I go forward, just like we all do. I woke up. I needed them today to sing for me. But I woke up at the end for one reason. I know everybody that's hurting right now. I know a lot of people might be down on luck, might be unemployed, like a guy I helped last night. I know a lot of people might thinking it can't get better. It will. Take it from the man that was broken, lost, abandoned, thrown in a well, almost like Joseph. Sold to slavery, but me, Joseph was supposed to die. Me, I put myself in a well of depression, supposed to die. Somehow, God reached me and spared me to do what I do. So God bless everybody that comes and watches every week. I bow down to you. 15, 17, 20,000 views a week. It doesn't mean if I save one life or help someone to not kill themselves, we did our job. Reach out to each other, check up on each other, always pay it forward, and most of all, God bless you. Till we meet again next week, happy holidays, happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, happy Kwanzaa, happy Festivus for the rest of us. Don't give up. God bless you. I'll see you all next week. If you need to talk, you're down in the dumps, always reach out to me. I'll never turn a deaf ear. Good night, everybody.